make sure to like and comment on the comment section. Now we're going to solve this two questions. I'm going to show you how to solve it. This is UTME chemistry question. Now you can join our WhatsApp online class by 081-539-57022. Now you can add +234. This is going to be 5,000 naira, and we're offering you complete calculation in chemistry. Complete calculation in chemistry plus our ebook that contains the full chemistry tutorial. Now have how many moles are in 15.0 gram of carbon atom? How many moles are in what? 15.0 gram of carbon atom. Now I want to tell you something. That thing that you call relative molecular mass is also called the mass. All right. So now we have that carbon. You know that carbon has a mass of what? Carbon has a mass of what? 2. So carbon have a mass of 12. All right. Now this is also called molecular mass. When you now have it like molar mass of carbon is what? 12. Now that molar mass just means that this is just the mass of what? 1 mole of what? Carbon. So you can remove that molar mass. You can remove that molar mass and just call it what? Gram. All right. All right. You can just call it what? Gram. Not what? 1 mole. It can also be molar mass or gram. Now having done that, we now notice that since they have how many moles are in 15.0 gram of carbon atom, but hence we know that in one carbon atom means what? 1 mole. We know that 1 mole of this carbon atom, 1 mole of C is very much equals to 12. All right, has what? 12 mass. So 1 mole of carbon have what? 12 what? Gram. That is the same gram. We are taking it mole and mass what? Relationship. So 1 mole of carbon, naturally we know that is what? 12 gram. So we are now looking for X mole of carbon that is going to be equals to what? 15.0. I get it. Just like you know that 60 seconds make 1 minute. If that tell you how many seconds is going to make 1 minute, 20 seconds. How many seconds is going to make it? So you have to do with what? Direct proportion. Now in this case, you cross what? Multiply. So that cross multiply, this is going to be what? X what? Or you have 12x is equals to this multiply is going to give us equals to what? 15. Now looking for x, you divide both sides by what? 15. Now when you divide this by 12, you're going to have 1.25 mole. 1.5 mole. So they are what? 1.25 mole of carbon is equals to 15.0 gram. All right. Now this is the first set. Now this is second set. This is JAMB question. Now it says how many atoms are in 2.0 gram of calcium? Please don't forget to like this video. Join our WhatsApp class. How many atoms are in 2.0 gram of calcium? In the back you have calcium have 40 molecular mass. You can call it what? Gram, or you can call it molar what? Mass. Avogadro Constant is 6.02 times 10 raised to the power 23 mole per 1. I don't know. Now what you have to know is that, let me print this please. Pardon me. Now 1 mole just means 1 bag of rice. All right. And in a bag of rice, you have so many rice inside it, but we just have to not count all of them. Just call it what? 1 bag. So it's easy to measure when you call it 1 bag of rice, 1 cup of rice. So this is also how we have 1 mole of a what? Substance. This is how we have 1 mole of substance. Now inside that 1 mole of substance, just like inside 1 bag of rice, there are relative particles. Now that relative particle, Avogadro's constant, help us to count it. It counts it and tells us that in every mole of a gas, the number of molecules or the number of atoms inside it is 6.02 times 10 raised to the power 23. This is what Avogadro help us to do. So whenever we see 1 mole of any substance, it contains this just like a bag countable. Nobody has ever done how many particles of rice are inside 1 bag of rice. So if you can do that for us, we also have as Avogadro's did for us in what? Substance. Are you getting me? Now having known that, we have that 1 mole of any substance contain this, or you can call it molecule, or you can call it what? Atom of any 1 mole of a substance. I have how many atoms are in 2.0 gram of calcium. Now you know that calcium is just 1 mole. All right. So we can see that 1 mole. We can say that 1 calcium. All right, 1 calcium or 1 mole. How many atoms? Okay, yes, 1 mole of calcium, or let's say 1 mole of calcium, which is also 40 gram. All right, in mass, 40 gram in mass is very much equals to, you know that calcium is just like this, which is what? 1 mole. So in every 1 mole we have this number of what? Particles. So 1 mole of calcium, which is of calcium, which is also what 40 gram, is very much equals to what 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23. Now they don't tell you how many atoms are in 2.0 gram of calcium. How many what? How many what? Atoms are in 2.0 gram of calcium. So this is what mass what Avogadro's what or mass atomic relationship. So we can cancel more, we can still leave it. So we now have what? We now have what? 2.0 gram of what calcium should give us equals what we don't know. The amount is that we are looking for, we don't know it. So how many amount is going to be in 2.0 gram of what calcium? Remember, gram is the weight, just like these lights have a weight. If you weigh it, the weight is different from the number of what is inside. So this is the weight of that calcium, but this is the weight. The normal calcium have 40 gram, but they now measure out 2.0 gram of what the calcium. Now how many molecules, how many particles are going to be here? Now you have to know that it's going to be less than this actually. So let's cross multiply. Let's cross multiply. This multiplied by this, you're going to give us what? X14. X14. All right. 40x, or let's x4, let's put like that. And this multiplied by this is going to give us 2 times what? 2 times 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23. Now you have to divide it by what? By the both side. All right. 40 by the both side. X is divided equals to 2 times 6.02 times 10 raised to power 22. All right. And that is going to divide by what? Going to divide by 40. Now when you work this out, find out that 2 times this, you're going to give us 12 something. Now divided by 14, it should result that X is equals to 3.05, please check very well, times 10 raised to power 22. All right, this is the final answer, and that is the what? That is the number of what? Atoms that we're going to find there. So this one is atom. You can call it atom or molecule, depending on what the question calls it. Okay, so these atoms that are found in 1 mole of calcium, which is 40 gram, and this is this one. Don't forget to join our WhatsApp online class, Chemistry Complete Chemistry. We tutor you chemistry, tutor you physics, tutor you English language, tutor you the nice subject that you're going to be having on your JAMB or WAEC. Anyone you want, WhatsApp us here. Let's negotiate the price. It's very easy and simple. You're going to learn according to your own capacity. You have more students they're going to compete with. Daily questions,